Three, two, one, and live. And hello and welcome to, well, honestly, something that should have happened a long time ago, which is me continuing to stream. Trying to get better at that, so I apologize. But we're gonna jump right into the action here with our program of the day, which is The Crew 2. Now, The Crew Motorfest, which you can see ever so lovely right here, is arriving sometime in September. I'm going to be doing a lot more of this to try and up my collection a little bit here. So we can import it into the new game. Currently, I have nothing really planned. The thing is saving up money, winning races, maybe buying some hypercars here and there. Let's see, type. Since these hypercars can be kind of expensive. I mean, 2 million. I don't have 2 million yet. But no, in all seriousness, I'm trying to play this game a little bit more. Been kind of wanting a open world racing game that sort of exists, but anyway. Mm. Anyway, just kind of perusing through and seeing what we have here that's in the hypercar collection that I could maybe afford. Okay, remove all the ones I own. You'll have to bear with me here. It's gonna be a lot of menuing for a little bit. I'm just kind of currently going through and seeing what I could. Well, that's a lot cheaper than I thought. I want this because that's, you know, I like the CCR. But I don't have 1.33 million. Anyway. I suppose if I went to the HQ, it would order it by price, wouldn't it? Oh, and I hate the way the idiots look. Yeah, so you farther to the right, it's more expensive ones. Farther to the left is the cheaper ones. And with only 600,000, I'm guessing I don't have a lot of money to spend, which is okay. Just trying to see what's available. Ooh. Well, anything to the left of this McLaren 12C. There ain't much. Though that is relatively cheap, 354,000 for the MC12. And if you continue to go left, it's just the Summit Reward cars. And then this, since they made it really cheap. Oh, that's a shame. Alright, let's go do some more racing. It's such a shame they don't let you change your avatar out in this one. Still have to look like that doofy idiot. We'll pretend it's someone else's racing career, and not mine. Yeah, it should be okay. So, I'm going to do the ace difficulty of the very long hypercar. Well, I don't know if I want to be in my Enzo. Redid a few cars, at least of how they look like. Upgraded a lot of them. Every one of my hypercars, at least the few that I have, aren't currently max levels. I could take theoretically anything I want. I don't think I'm going to take the Lamborghini. I don't hate myself. I did try to do like this golden thing. I don't usually like to do vanity, but you know. Oh, hey. I don't pass everybody in like 2 seconds. It took more than 2 seconds that time. So this is the really, really long race from New York to San Francisco. Whoa. Alright. See how it is. Yes, that's how I would treat my hypercar. Well, I gotta say, this at least keeps you engaged for a good half hour. I didn't realize it was quite that long the first time I did it. I just saw the really high payout. And I thought, oh, cool. And then it took me half an hour to finish the race. But you know. Wow. Good job on holding it together there. Totally didn't drift off the road or anything. I did play around with the... What is it? Tuning settings, that's it. Words will come to me eventually. But I did play around with the tuning settings, and thankfully figured out a few things here and there about making the car work a little better. Cool. I might do a few of the special events that I missed since I last played. I totally cheaped out on part 2 of the Into the Storm thing. And then totally didn't play until Season 9 started. Well, it hasn't started quite yet, but early next month, I think. All in all, play this game a little more often and just kind of enjoy myself. That sounds wrong. But yeah, play around with this game a little more, kind of live it out to its last days leading up to the next game. Which hopefully I'll have and be able to play right on launch. We'll see though. See what life shakes out. Ooh, this part's fun. All the jumps. Damn it. I'm not aiming for any world record pace here. Like I said, this stream is all about the money. This is one of the easiest ways to get it. Not exactly the most fun. Or content exciting, but you know. Yeah, St. Louis is in the background. And we're going nowhere near it. I don't remember. I'm gonna pretend that damage didn't just happen. And my Lamborghini does not look like that in the front. There we go. Just to the east of St. Louis. Up north to near Chicago. But not really. We're just gonna briefly look at it. Just I assume that's Chicago. Could be Detroit. I don't quite remember the size of this world. No, that's probably Chicago. Yep, it said Chicago on that sign for a brief second. I don't know if you were able to tell. We're just kind of driving the suburbs. Not actually going in. In fact, be making a hard left turn and heading away from Chicago. Unfortunately, this is not a custom race, so kind of set to this one. The nuclear power plant. Now we are into the Black Hills. Which, in this game, takes all 5 seconds to get between Chicago and the Black Hills area. Real life? No. Not so much. Yeah, this would take a whole day from Chicago, pretty much. If you were to do like a IRL road trip. Obviously the map isn't to scale, but that'd be a really large map if it was. This weird interchange thing. I'm not going to pretend to understand its construction. Just that it exists. It looks a bit wonky. And probably could be done better. Now, how fast can we go? Because we're on the interstate now. How? Hey. Let's say it fixed itself, but then I ran into a wall, so... Oops. Ran into the wall again. You look away for half a second, and all of a sudden it's... And semi-long straight, so I can hopefully get some more speed. This thing's top end, it loses power pretty far into the 7th gear. It has no more top end. It just kind of stalls out it. So, you know, I'm still getting speed here. Granted, I'm going downhill, but... That was uncalled for. Also, who has a 2-lane wide on-ramp? Especially with traffic going backwards. Oh, no, never mind. No. Oh, no, that makes... I don't know. I was trying to figure out how the logistics of that worked. Because the couple times I've run this race, both of those lanes are oncoming traffic. And random, really, you sent me this far back? Ugh, whatever. I'm miles ahead of the AI or anything. Mountain states. Salt Lake Resorts. Oh yeah, it's because we go through Salt Lake City. $280. Not bad. Still not sure exactly what the most fastest vehicle on this is, but I don't really. I would assume it's Bugatti. Someone. Maybe a Koenigsegg? More likely Bugatti. Because in this event, you're obviously restricted to hypercars, so... And that's where just about every Bugatti lives. No, you know. Nice. Hit the wall coming into Salt Lake. And we're not gonna be here for long. Bus. Stupid traffic. And for some of you, you might remember this is the hypercar route for the one of the police chase. Or, sorry, security chase missions. Still mad that they have a Ford GT, the new Ford GT. They have that as an interception unit. Can't buy it yet. I'm kind of disappointed I didn't get to win that one. A lot of cars I missed out on, unfortunately, and while I am glad that some of the cars are buyable, mostly the older ones, and I'm okay with that. So there's a good number of vehicles that are still locked behind the motor pass thing, and one would hope that beyond for the Season 9 cars, everything else is unlocked for money. That would be lovely. Especially when the game launches. I don't know. That's just me kind of theoretically thinking about what could happen in the future. Alright, just past the city of Sin, otherwise known as Las Vegas, and into the mountains. Let's separate the desert from the west coast, also known as the Rockies. It's honestly one of the easier races to get money on. I don't know how the hell the world records... Literally, we would be done with the race if I was on world record pace. How? Are you teleporting? Does your car go 400 miles an hour all the time? Are you taking some sort of alternate route? Not that I think that's possible, because there's checkpoints everywhere. I'm sure there's a good distance, 3 miles to the next checkpoint, but there's not really a better way to get to there from here. It's not exactly faster to go off-road either. I honestly have no idea. I don't know. Because, like, from here, there really isn't a better way for that checkpoint. I'm also partially aware that hitting traffic is probably a hindrance to being on world record pace. But that's just a guess. Now we drive up to the peak of Yosemite and drive through it. On our way to San Francisco. I don't know, I'm narrating it. Most of you who've played this game have probably done the race already. Way before I ever did. I guess maybe it's for people who haven't seen it. It's a racing game, it's a long distance race. Yeah, you can figure it out. Maybe. Oh well. Up the hill. Of course it's gonna get foggy because we're driving in a cloud. Or clouds. I mean, really, how are you supposed to shave off 10 minutes? Because usually I average about 30 minutes on this race. I think the world record is something like 21 minutes. Like, how? I mean, yeah, there's nitro, but I try not to use it. Okay, that's a lie. I've used it a lot in the beginning part of the race. Problem is, I prefer to do it on skill alone. If every car was set to, like... Well, that could have ended bad. You know, same performance. No nitro. No bonuses. Oh, I'm not putting on a good showing, even with skill. Point remains, though. What I know. Anyway, not a whole lot left. Finally hit the 90% mark. 2 minutes and 52 seconds ahead of the closest AI competitor. Which is good. Because I could go get a snack or two and still be ahead. Definitely one of the more faster parts of the race. Except for when we have to drive through this town. I want to say it's Sacramento? I don't know. I don't have the map pulled up. I don't have the map pulled up, and I'm not really going to look. So... After this checkpoint, there's one more. Because, of course, you just can't be done yet. And past... whatever racetrack this is. Must be one of the new ones created for the game. Because that's not WeatherTech. Laguna Seca. And there it is, the Golden Gate Bridge. Our fun finishing area. Oh, 31 minutes. 31 and a half minutes. 397,000. Oh, all legendary loot. Oh, alright, wow. That was a good run. Box. It's not exactly the one I'm looking for. Anyway. That was a lot of fun. Now I have 1.03 million. Hooray. I'm sort of rich, but sort of not. Anyway, you know what I need to look at? Also, it seems I got some new stars. In street race events with a Nissan or Mitsubishi. I could do that. I have a Nissan or Mitsubishi. Also, I have a bunch of new cars. Like I said, I'm currently trying to unlock more cars, i.e. buy more cars and actually play the game to unlock them so that I can import them all into the next game. And I do have a good number of new vehicles. Not that I've bothered to ever upgrade them, at least yet. This one's a new one. Jeep Wrangler, Silverado. That's not a new one. I've had that for a while. Eldorado here. I don't remember if I showed this on stream, but I finished up the story that got me this version. Couldn't tell you what other ones I've bought lately. Everything to the left of the TVR Griffith here is fully maxed out at 280. Had that for a while. Oh, this is a new one. Bought the old Lancer instead of the new one. Oh yeah, the SLR McLaren, because gotta get some of that nice retro gaming here. And yes, the game I'm referencing is retro. Oh, I've had that forever. This is part of the Motor Pass. The Evora GTE Overcut Edition. Had that for a while. And most of these. This one's new. Had that for a while. That's new. Tanner's car. This is new, obviously. This is new. Because I needed it to perform in the one of the last. That's new. That's what you do if you finish out the Into the Storm Season 2, or Part 2. Where the voice gets very oddly friendly with you. It's very weird. And then my favorite, the thing I used in the first game under the performance, because yes, you could put this car into many different car types, including monster truck, which is what I had this first. This was my daily PvP car. Mostly because it was fun to mess with people, but I need to either win in a Nissan or Mitsubishi, and I have a bunch of good choices. Star Edition, which I think is running... That's not it. It is not running anymore. Okay, because that's a McLaren. That is sad that that is my only street car. That is a Nissan. All the other ones are like drift cars or monster trucks. Need to buy some more of these. Anyway, I'm gonna get into the Lancer here. And you can kind of see where I went. The game doesn't quite record everything, but records a good amount. I have to win street races. There's like a ton of them. So we're going to do ones I haven't done, which is... Well, this one is one of them. Dominion Forsberg, number 7. Lakeside at Motorsport Park. I have no idea how long this is going to be. Okay. I completely missed out on these 2 seasons. Actually, that's not true. The first part. So I haven't driven this yet. I bought it, upgraded it, never driven it. Mostly because I bought like 10 cars at once. And this was one of them. So I'll be driving this for a while. At least till I win. Trying to finish out all the races I haven't done yet, as well as try to increase my car collection, and this kind of does it both ways, so I will take it. Unfortunately, most of the Forsberg cars are locked behind their respective motor passes, of which I didn't get any. Oh well. Kind of come and gone. To this game a lot. I'm trying to remain, well, trying to have a more steady relationship, so to speak. Not only with this game, but oh, what's the photo mode button? No. Well, it must be the last button I haven't pressed yet. No. Maybe you can't do it in races. I know you can access photo mode from that live replay system that they included for some reason. Ow, I beat the ghost time by 34 seconds. That was really hard. Okay. So this button, I think, it's live photo. Oh, it does remember. Okay, kind of like it right here. Okay. That'll work. How do I take a picture? Oh, even better. Press A. Photo saved. Okay. Eventually that'll be the photo for the on demand. Okay. Oh, that's going to hobbies. Yes. Win drift events in a car I don't own. Ooh. Win rally raids events with a bike. Well, I'm kind of on the street race path right now. Oh yeah, this one had all goals. I forgot about that. Well, there we go. They're not all the same. But, you know, why not? Okay. Into the activities list. Back to street racing. Any one of these events will, sans the interception missions, will probably work. Because the interception ones, you have to be one of the interceptor vehicles. Don't own one of those. And I don't think there's a Nissan or Mitsubishi version. Actually, no, that's not true. There is the 300 GT as an interception vehicle. Let's see here. So, Dominion Frozen, which I think was the part 2 or whatever of the Dominion thing. And they froze over all the tracks, and I briefly caught this, but problem is you can't get any of the cars. But you do drift. And let's be honest, it's kind of fun. Oof, that was bad. I'm just simply trying to drift and have fun. I think I remember doing this for one of the live summits. I want to say that was one of them. Or this is one of the tracks. There. Look at that. Eventually get in the right groove. Aw. I was doing so well, too, and then, you know, the moment is you lose the line, and then all of a sudden, you lose the line in one corner, and that just continues to the next, and the next. I won't say that was handled as elegantly. But I didn't go off track, so... bonus. Plus, this is kind of its home. Pseudo-rally for Lancer. You know. Wait. Does that say? You're not a pumpkin. Don't drive smashed. Ha. Ha. Ooh. Nice. And now we're back to normal weather, which... oh, this looks a little out of place. And we're Icon 562, which is good because... well... I have a secondary hidden goal that I haven't told anyone about. And that is between now and when the next game releases. That is the wrong button. Pilot. Just a second here. Just put my stuff there. There we go. Anyway, under timeline, where you can get a ton of loot that I haven't grabbed, you can earn a bunch of different cars, right? And each, you can tell each level here has a different thing. So you start as a rookie, and then you get the, you know, icon levels here. Well, I'm currently 562, it says there in the corner. Which puts me on the road to getting the LaFerrari, which is one of the fastest cars, if not the fastest car in the first game. But if I go all the way over, Icon 1000, I think that's the last card you can earn, you earn the Chiron Carbon Edition, or Chiron, or whatever it says. I would like to get that high. I'm already halfway there. Very much over halfway there. And, what loot? I'm gonna get this. And like I said, I'm gonna be doing some... oh, you get one part. Try and level up the... okay. Vehicles, performance. Nice. Because doing these drag events over and over and over and over again is so numbingly boring. But really, the big one that I want to get is this little bike here. Level 40 of 70. Is the only motocross bike I have bought. And there's like 5 events or something at the time I was trying to level it up. It just got so boring. So instead of having this thing drive me insane, I keep saying, oh, you have new stuff unlocked. Use it. I am going to use all of my points up until this point. Okay, now it should stop beeping at me. Should level me up quite a bit. Look at that. Level 48. Bunch of bonuses I won't ever use. I just got an achievement for upgrading a vehicle with epic parts only, which apparently that's what the pink is. Also, this is my newest Rally Raid vehicle, and I have found out that the bikes are so much better than the vehicles at Rally Raid. And by vehicles, I mean something with 4 wheels. 2 wheels is actually better than 4 when it comes to Rally Raid. Because I hate Rally Raid. At least in this game. I don't know, some of the subtle physics changes they did between the first and second game. Rally Raid was one of my favorite in the first game. Next to Performance, you know, as far as like an off-road versus on-road thing. Not so much so in this one. Rally Cross is actually one of my more favorite ones versus Rally Raid, but now that I found the bike, Rally Raid's actually not that bad. Anyway, tangent over. Why do I have 2 versions? Oh, right, because this was a Motor Pass vehicle, and this is what you earn for winning the... Anyway. I'm doing street races. 3, 2, 1, boom. Oh, I don't want to do that one. But I also have to change cars, so... I have to go back to the... Lancer Evo 6 GSR. Ooh. Nope. So this is the US ST, or the US Speed Tour, which had East and West initially, and then they brought it back for some of the newer seasons, where they did closed off-road rate or closed track racing, and then the newest one, part 2, is Alpha Grand Prix on some new island or something. Pretty neat. Well, I don't mind the Harlem race. Whoa. I will admit, though, the first time I did it was not in this car. It was in my SLR McLaren. Oh, one thing I thought of. It'd be really cool for the sequel to have the Sterling Moss. You know, that weird hypercar concept thing? I hope they're able to get the rights to that, because that car is awesome. Like, it's not my absolute favorite, but it really is a classic. And unfortunately, really only featured in games around when it was popular. So I think it was what was it, Mercedes and McLaren? I think. I have to read up on that vehicle again, but suffice to say the rights are in a messy place, and I think it would be really cool if they could get that in, but because I know this game doesn't have it, and it would be really cool if they could negotiate the rights, especially for new cars. Because from what I understand, everything from this game is portable into, or is ported into the new one, since they're doing a collection import and whatnot. And then new cars on top of that. Wow, that's a nightmare. You would think that for a new car that hasn't been in the game, that would be one of them. But I don't know. Alright, so I'm going to try this one out for a bit. Get a little bit of variety in there. This used to be one of my favorite cars. As in, you can mark your car's favorite, and this is one of them. I haven't done this one, Central Woods West. $15,750. Nothing really special in this car. That Audi there with the orange wheels. Oh, nice. Looks like we're racing the train. Well, this is about as exciting to drive as a loaf of bread. I mean, I don't know how exciting loaves of bread are to you, but it's kind of a boring, safe pick. I will be going back to my other Lancer. After this, because this is just excruciatingly in pain. If you're wondering, I also ended up changing the way this looks ever so slightly. The front now has lights instead of weird intake things. Well, I think I had lights before, but instead of weird intake, it's now just basic lights, which to me, I kind of like the look of this more. I don't know. That's it? When it said Central Woods West, I expected more woods. This is more, let's take a ride in the desert. And knock down the sign. I look through. Yeah, when it said Central Woods West, I expected more woods than desert, but hey, I'll take it. What's this one? Oh. Central Special Speedways. Doesn't tell you. You don't get to know. Screw you. Of course, get rid of these. You have new items thing. I wish that there was a way you could just say, yes, I don't want to look at these. Like, I only want to see. Like, I don't want to see them. I'm aware that they're there. If I could, you know, put them on red or something. I hit the wrong button again. Here's the activities. Street race. There was not nearly this many street races when the game launched. Everything looked like a yellow skull was like there. Well, why are those two the more expensive ones? I don't know. Anyway, I think I've done. Oh, no. Bay Area to Central Valley. Okay. This is definitely a new one I haven't done yet.
3, 2, 1.
And of course... Ooh, this looks really pretty with the fog and the lights. Anyway, since this is on what you call easy difficulty, because you don't have much of a choice when you first start out the races, you have to replay it multiple times to unlock the hard one. I am going to zip right past every car and finish the race much quicker than they'll ever be able to. Nice that I can see some of this tuning come into play that I have. Because I've done... They let you do all street... Every different class can be customized with a few things at a global level. And then you can customize the car as well. Kind of tune some settings down. Hopefully give me a slightly more fun experience. Because yes, I just discovered that tuning settings exist. Today. Oh well. All that time spent and none of it. Just at the default. Where is this one going? You know what? Who cares? kind of like this one. Very atmospheric. A lot of good turns. It's not bad. Suppose I didn't need to downshift there. Pull it up so I can see the roads. And there's the finish. Well, yeah. Holy moly, that's nice. Thank you for that. That was extremely bright. Alright. Wow, that doesn't look too good, does it? What fun customization options do I have? Yes, let's just ruin the look of the Lancer. That's weird. Give it something of a wide body. I don't know. Looks fine as is. Alright, well. I know you can customize. I think you can customize this one. I only want to see what it has. Wide-bodied. Anyway. Like I said, part of it will be menuing. As I make attempts to Here's one. Palm Gate Suburbs, which is that gonna be Cali or is that gonna be Florida? I think it's gonna be Florida.
Three, two, one.
That's bright. Why do you have the sun look like that? Or so why is it just in that position? Not why is the sun blinding? Oh, I like this one. Nice, tight, technical. Race around a little suburb here. I kind of like that. Ugh, my eyes. Well, it doesn't help that I have my monitor turned up. I like how the car actually drifts. only I could get back on the road. There we go. Looks like this race is 4 laps. Ugh. There's the finish of our 4-lap race around, well, hell, some random Florida suburb. I don't think they actually named it. And here we go. More performance parts. Anyway. There must be 10 races left, because it was 90% before I started, and now it is 91%. I have to go very far in to find them all. So we have Tamulka Wineries. What's next up? Oh, looks like I've won 10 races. I'm actually going to... Not that far away, actually. I want to do something I've been wanting to do for a second here. Thought about it, but I didn't exactly... Got this or the Nismo edition. Brand. Where's Nissan? I know it's Nissan, but... So you get the Nismo edition, or the non-Nismo edition. Or you can get Brian Skyline, but... Gimme. Ooh. Now that... Not silver, not white. It looks really good in red. Okay. Well, there's my new car. Let's upgrade it. And there we go. So the pro settings I didn't quite realize existed. Traction control and drift assist. Was off. Yeah, I don't know why you would turn tight grip off. Anyway. Alright, well. Now. We're actually going to drive This is not too far away. My GTR Nismo edition. Also, by the way, what can I customize on it? Anything? Yeah, I didn't think so. I'm gonna do underglows or horns. And, well, I don't really like any of these. It was just basic underglow, maybe, but... eh. Alright, anyway. That was the way I was supposed to go. .6 miles. We'll see how fast this thing goes. Wow, this is bad. Well, we're at the max speed anyway. Well, I gotta say, this is... That's an okay car. Oh, jump. Yeah, I'm just gonna start the race. Wow, look at that. I drove all the way here. Wow.
3, 2, 1.
Alright, let's go. I like the Nismo version of this. I mean, I appreciate that there's difference. Though in gameplay, I'm not really sure there is as much of a difference. Ugh. Apologies. Yeah, this car is not super exciting to drive, I'm gonna be honest with you. It's a vehicle. It goes fast, but maybe it's just because it's a street race car. Yeah. Hmm. How long is this race? Oh, this race is almost over. Look up in the corner. It's like, oh, you're almost done. Eh. Not every race is going to be a winner, obviously. Alright, well, that was a whole lot of nothing. Suppose I could be running one of my cars that actually has... Oh, this was the moneymaker. Honestly, I should switch that right now with the Lancer. Actually, no. There. To the Nismo, since that's the one I want to use right now. You can switch parts very easily by swapping them out with one another. So, since I'm here to make money, to the big cow. Yep. To the big cow is the name of the game.
3,
Oh,
2, 1.
well, that's certainly a wrinkle. I did not know it was going to be snowing. That actually kind of adds a bit of ambiance to the race. I kind of like that. Hmm. Well, this is neat. Whoa. I almost drove straight into that, and that's not a breakable wall. Well, I won't lie, it is pretty. What's with the constant sign reminders that I'm in Silver Hills National Park? I know I'm there. Usually those types of signs are only you know, entrances and exits. Giant cow's only 3 miles away. I don't know if you saw the sign, but... Whoa. Trying to keep it in gear. So I didn't need to slow down. Hey, there's the giant cow. Moo. And now... we'll never see the giant cow ever again. Giant cow is gone. There's a giant cow. Yeah, I make a ton more money if the right set. And now, it is not. Anyway, yeah, there's a giant cow. Part of whatever you call Wisconsin around here. At least in this game. Anyway. Performance. Activities. 93% complete of all the street races. I didn't realize there was 100 of them. That certainly doesn't seem like 100, but what do I know? I'm not going to count. Coastal Range to Las Padres. Just sit in here. And the game will magically teleport me where I need to go.
3,
Ooh,
2,
we're getting rain.
1.
And again, since I haven't done this race before, and means the AI is going to be brain dead. And, well, you know, I'll take it. I'm gonna be honest, kind of feels like I'm already in Oahu. It's got that look to it, you know? I mean, I'm not. I think, West Coast. Between San Francisco and
Los Angeles, but... Holy cow. Oh, guess we're going inland. Come on, hold your speed. Well, that wasn't as nearly exciting race as I thought it was going to be. But, you know, money, fame. Rid of all these. I mean, at this point, habit. $94%. Yeah, so there's not quite 100. But there's a darn good number of them. Let's see. St. George Jackson Hole. All I know is Jackson Hole is some sort of retreat thing for rich people. Or politicians or something. I don't know. Ooh, we getting snow. I like that. I don't like the sun. Wow. If I could quit driving into the sun, that'd be great. No. Well, you know. More unremarkable terrain. I mean, at least it's snowing. I'll give it that. Oh. Little tiny village in the middle of nowhere. Yep. 18,000. Must have been not as much money in that race. I didn't really pay attention. Alright. I didn't really care. Okay. Gotta go to the end of the list. San Francisco commute. Oh, and then there's a few more. Well, San Francisco commute. It is. So I'm going to hold off on doing those last two, since I believe those are car locked. Since they have a fancy icon image thing. Banner. That's probably a more correct word. Oh, right. Used to playing games that... A game that did not start you in first gear. Maybe it was this one. I don't remember. You know, I vaguely remember doing this race. Obviously, I haven't done it before, but I think this was a remixed version. And you were driving a monster truck. Don't quote me on that. Whoa. Maybe it wasn't this, I don't remember. Maybe it was a different one. And that is half the race over. In fact, tells me there's only 2 laps. This was on a summit. I remember that. No. Whoa. Got some air. Fortunately. Kinda screwed me over. And... ooh. Almost cleared the intersection. There is the finish line. one was pretty good. I like that one. It's just all the way at the other side. Oh my word, flashbang. Oh, ow. That's the problem with the lights in this game. Oh boy. Anyway. How many ECUs do I have? I have 3. I get more cars. So actually, I'm going to swap out cars. I forgot to swap out the performance parts. There we go. Alright, one more race to do. Before I start having fun and do whatever I want. As you can see, this Icy Xmas and you're the Tiger. Those are going to be using those cars that are in that image. Neither one of those are a Nissan or Mitsubishi. So we will do the gates of Chinatown. In the 300 ZX. Or Fair Lady, I think it was in Japan. I don't know. Oh boy. Actually, I think it was this race that you did the monster trucks on. That seems... Make the corner, please. Jeez. Maybe it was, maybe it wasn't. I don't quite remember. At least he sort of animates. At least the driver sort of animates. Shifting. A lot of wheel spin on this car. I don't mind it. I'll get used to it, but... Well, you can definitely tell I'm not driving a top-of-the-line brand new supercar with all the day-to-day assists you normally get. I did not take that corner well at all. I should have been 3 laps. That really should have been 3 laps. Oh, jeez. Ow. That hurt my eyes. Okay, moving on. Now I can do any street race vehicle I want. Street race vehicle? Street race I want. And it's not going to be those. Anything that has a high amount of money. Well, can't do that one. No, they're all... Harlem's higher. just because it's on normal. So if you look at the base money that you earn, probably this one. Well, either that or bite the dust. So this is part of the storm. I'm not going to narrate. I have the voices turned off. If you're wondering, this is Into the Storm. Drive through a sandstorm instead of... Also at ace levels, so that... Oh, this is going to be a tough one. What the... Okay, well... I was not expecting everyone to just shoot up into the air. That's kind of hilarious. Okay, that was slightly hilarious. I'm not used to being behind people. It's a weird feeling. Also, that person's driving a Roadster? Can't imagine that's safe. Alright. Back in a second. Third. I don't know what happened there. I do know that these vehicles have much better turning capabilities than I do. I didn't plan for that. Well, good news is I'm solidly in first place at the moment, which is good. Not breaking any speed records here, but it's just how I have to take the corners. I don't have a choice. Can't just drive through it. Are we done yet? No. Of course not. Why would we be done? Oh, 5 seconds ahead. Not bad. Avoid the jumps. I wonder how they're spray painted. already. They're probably not. They're just marked for gameplay. I'm almost done. I know that. So once you reach this town... it's over. And here's some pre-rendered videos that you can watch. Woohoo! I win. $45,000. Now it's raining. I got 10 items for that. Ooh. Oh, I didn't realize I got a legendary for that one. Nice. Okay. Well, that is not the button I wanted to hit. Activities, street racing. Detroit Interstate. Why not? Well, this is definitely one that came with the game. I thought it was really cool when they first showed this off. Like, this is how you get through the races. When you go through that. I thought that was really cool. Also, apparently it's going to be raining. I appreciate that. I showed up in the wrong car. These are a bunch of classic muscle cars. I'm in a Japanese... not muscle car. Sports car. Well, at least I corner about as well as they do. Just kind of jump the curb there. This must be another 2-lap race. Cause, yep. Well, I won. Unless there's something that keeps me from moving. Should have hit the handbrake sooner. Yeah, we'll just park over here. Oh boy. only 2 more races to go. And then I will have gotten some more stars. Sure. The Motorflix special of the US Speed Tour, when they did the east to west thing, and they had special stages. Hmm. These are time trials, I believe. Damn. Could jump up there. I chose not to. Is this the intro race? Oh, they say that because that's what it feels like. Guess I could have jumped over, eh? Oh yeah, this is the introductory race. So when you boot up the game for the very first time, they put you in one of these races. They put you in a multitude of races that kind of switch between vehicles, and yeah, this is the first one. Well, I didn't think I hit the wall, but whatever. Oh, this is a 2-lap race. Oh, okay. Will I make it? Kinda. The objective caught up with me. Maybe don't take that next time. But take this instead. Wee. I'm going to be very close to the objective time. Especially in this car. Let's not hit the wall this time. Hey, there we go. There we go. One by very, very close to 9 seconds. Your stock is full. Scrap parts to make room. How about no? How about I don't care? We can only have 20 at a time of each kind of part. And I must be there. Especially with some of them. Works for me, unless I have to pick up or look at. We got one more race. I'm gonna do... the canyon. Which is the US Speed Tour West. Which is part 2 of the same season.
2, 1.
And we'll see if I can win again. All I have to do is beat the time. And since it's on these desert roads, hopefully there aren't too many corners. Well, I say that, and looking at the map ahead, it's all corners. What am I talking about? What am I talking about? Apologies. Just a second. Okay. I'm sure there's more. I'm sure there's more sneezes on the way, but... for now... Darn it, you put the checkpoint there, didn't you? I can't jump over the mountain. That one's really fun to do. Oh, just over halfway done. I think they just follow this road until it ends. Honestly, I'm fine with. Do not mind it. Don't really have to think too much. Well, down we go. Yeah, I wish. Yeah, I just thought of something that they haven't brought back. Finally, the race creator's coming back, which I'm surprised that wasn't in until at launch. But, the mega jumps that they did for the, dragsters.
There we go. That is all of my required Nissan and Mitsubishi. Oh, I have to go up to 50? Oh my. I don't think I'm gonna do that. I think I'm gonna move. Win rally raid events with a bike. Okay. Hmm. Anyway. Way. Let us find a fun rally raid. Actually, a good number of them now. They're definitely not as many as street races. That said, I think I've already done all of them, so I can choose what I want to do. And what I want to do, I don't know. Midwest Golden Trail. I must have liked this one. Only because it is unlocked for the Ace difficulty. And we're going to swap over to my Ducati Monster 1200S. Honestly. On Ace. Alright, cool. It's not going to make me drive anywhere, is it? Might. No, okay. Because, like I said, the original events that released with the game, they make you drive to the starting line. All of them. I am much lower than the objective. Well, that's not good. I'm much more maneuverable, though, so... I don't know if I'll win. So remember, this is an Ace difficulty. Like I said, the only thing that's really keeping me alive here is I got some good maneuverability. I don't know. I just kind of like the design of the bike, so I... One left. Oh, jump. I don't think I'm going to win now. I don't think I'm anywhere near where... Well, no, I'm at max level for rally rates. I don't know why. It must just not be that fast. Drive-in theater. Abandoned, but... Drive-in theater. Oh boy. Yeah, I'm not gonna... Anywhere close to the objective. Okay. Well, I'm definitely not gonna win now.
Quit the event. Why is this so hard? No. This is sad. Well, you can tell I don't usually use this button. Oh. Yeah, I know what buttons do. It's just sad. Oh, you just press Y. Okay. That's stupid. Anyway. Because, like, I'm at 140, but I'm nowhere near fast enough. That's weird. How fast is it? 149. 150. 150. They're all 150. Why is this so much faster? Weird. Alright, well. Oh, this is a good one, too. This one I'll give it a try. With the bike. We'll see if the bike does anything as well, but... See, this is when you have to drive to.
3, 2,
I don't know why the
1.
Ducati couldn't keep up. Guess it's about the way you go as well, but... Only a second behind. It's not like I'm that far behind. So I'm confused. Well, then there's no way I'm keeping up now. What the hell? Is it just because the bikes aren't fast? Well, I'm definitely not going to win, but... I could take it off ace difficulty. I'm sure it has something to do with it, but... Well, I still get consolation money, and...
Three,
Oh, I wanted to choose a different car.
1.
Because now I'm curious. Well, gives me good reason to stop. Alright. So, like, I have... Alright, so we'll try this with an actual...
3, 2, 1.
Oh yeah, it's totally the motorcycle. There aren't any anywhere near me. Oh no. Oh, what the hell happened there? Okay, but really, how are you supposed to do this one? Like, you're kind of speed limited in the water. That is so weird. Okay, well... I'm sure someone will say, oh, just do this, use this car with this tune, and I don't care. Anyway. Zoom me out. Yeah. This one's a lot of fun on a bike. Whoops. Thought I selected it already. This one's a lot of fun. Need to make me drive there? No? Okay. This is a point-to-point in the dunes.
2,
Ashley.
1.
Some style points in there. I like this one. This one's fun. You know, it's kind of a race, so like, it isn't just a time trial. Like most of the rally raids. Plus, I'm getting some motocross vibes. The game series. You know, Motocross Madness. I suppose that's more correct. Fucking hell. That's the problem with being able to, seriously. Apparently I can't go straight. I mean, that tracks for me, but... I almost cleared it. Don't miss it. Don't miss it. I almost missed it because I'm an idiot. Because you try to do course correction and it doesn't work out. But yeah, that race gives me huge Motocross Madness vibes. There's no silly sound effect where you get shot out of a cannon, so to speak, if you go too far off the level. Ow! That hurt. Alright, well. Fender. Awesome. Alright. Well. What time is it? Probably go for about another 20 minutes or so. There's a loot chest around here. Let's go find it. There it is. Plus, it gets me more some loot. Hang on. Vehicles. Get the motocross bike out. Which should allow me to upgrade with higher numbers. There we go. Level 49. Again, the only motocross I have since I'm driving it. Let's see what we got. Bunch of smashy game events. Not a whole lot of races though. Weird. Oh well. We'll do the Boneyard. Which, if you're wondering, this is part of their season 2, season 3, something like that. I'm doing fun little missions like this for points. It was all for a movie or something. I don't know. This one's just fun. You know, what can I say? See, you used to be able to spin. I'm not sure how you do that. So you can do backflips and whatever, but... Oh boy. Going through the precision. Obviously, this is supposed to look like a movie set, so... Jump. Well, apparently, just to get massive points, you just wheelie everywhere. Oh, look at that. And then I missed. I like these ones. These ones are more about fun and whoops. Ah. You are time limited, I should probably point out. Oh, I landed on my back wheel. Come on. Gonna have to remove some of those from the footage you get. Front flip. Here, miss. Front flip 360. Well, I almost jumped through that. Well, that was fun. Can't see what each point gets. Spin air. Special, I don't know. Top speed. Spin ground. I don't know what spin air is. I've never been able to do it. I'd argue these are the easiest and most fun ways of leveling up your MX. Oh, level 70. I have the gearbox maxed out. Nice. Well, I think I'm actually going to call it quits for now. It was a lot of fun coming back to this. It's been a lot of fun coming back to streaming. I will attempt to get a better schedule out. I was trying to think. And more on top of it. So, a couple things. I want to call out anyone who's here live or watches these on demand. I do appreciate you. This will be available on demand forever the following day on YouTube. And then on top of that, if you like what I provide, go ahead, give me a follow. Go ahead and subscribe on your various websites of choice. And on top of that, I do have a Discord server. I do end up posting the invite link in the on-demand version of the YouTube video. And they're all in some of my most recent streams as well. Basically, that's it. I appreciate y'all. It was a pleasure being here. My name's TB Transmission, and this program is going off air. See you around.